Hey everybody, this is Dracula. Coming at you live from the Magic City. Yee-haw! This is the morning show with Drac Solo. If you guys want to help my channel grow, smash that like button, subscribe, and share my videos on your social media. There are other ways you can help support my channel. Check out the description. There's new links there. Each link is some way, in some manner, that you can help my channel grow, help support my channel, either with monetary donations or purchases, or things you can do without any money whatsoever that I would really appreciate and that would help my channel grow. And some of them could be pretty fun. Let's get into it and I'll show you. So, that's the stream from yesterday. Let's start right there. Yeah, well, but what I want to show you first is it's this right here. I'm gonna turn off the music for a second and switch to the full screen for a word from our new sponsor. Here we go. Hey everybody, this is Dracula, and I've got some exciting news for you. The latest version of my hamster house map for Krunker has been released. You guys are gonna love it. We've got new levels of fun. Launch into the fray. Fight it out in the hallways and corridors. Break the windows and light them up. But maybe you thought the original hamster house was just fine the way it was. That's okay. We've got that too. Just click on the link in the description that says Play Krunker and it'll take you right to the game. Then go to the column on the left side, click where it says Games, click on the magnifying glass, and then type in Hamster House. And there it is. Click to host a new game or play. Make sure you click like. If you want the original, type Hamster Classic. And you can play the original release just like you remember. Please remember to enjoy yourselves and crunk responsibly.
Kingsford.
Alright, so that... No friends! The Friends reunion or something just happened recently. I didn't see it. Although I was a fan of the show. Of the Friends television show. Yeah, I missed the thing. I'm gonna have to catch it on somewhere. If they show it again. Maybe it'll be on YouTube or Netflix or something. I don't know. I need to make a couple more. Who is this? Oh. I joined this group called Horses and Video Games on Facebook. There's a lot of people that play Red Dead Online. These are not the trolls that we run into all the time. These are horse lovers that have found that Red Dead Online is by far the best horse riding game that's ever been made. And the fact that they can all play together, up to like 20-30 players, and the landscape and the free roam aspect of the thing. And what these people do is they basically get in there.
Throw me a freaking bone here.
Ghost
I'm the
Malone.
boss. Need the info.
Welcome to the stream. Good morning. Oh, which reminds me, I need to send out still a couple of more messages. Oh, Declan. he can actually watch the morning show because it's not after hours for him. What's this other one? Mary, Austin BMX if he's awake, and Tay Tay. Send her a link. Alright, so let's get to here. We can go Malone. Hi Drac, hope you are well. I'm doing pretty well this morning. If I feel good, you knew that I would. Hold on. Where is this? I can never find it when I need it. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. I feel good. I got you. Bum, 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 bum. Now I had to get rid of the mic delay. Alright, so that commercial that I showed you just a little while ago, I've actually entered the partner program with Krunker. What is the name of the... It's... Yendis Entertainment is the... Yendis Entertainment is the name of the company, which was founded by the two creators of Krunker. So it ain't like they sold out to a major corporation. They made a game and created a corporation, and these guys run the show. These guys made their own thing from Queensland, Australia. Yeah, you're not allowed to have guns in real life, so they created a virtual world where they can run around shooting things and people. All right, so and we can make. I got up to level 20 on their platform there, and man, it was a grind too. It was a grind to try to get there because it's all PvP, and I didn't like the way the people played, but I persevered. I learned. You know, they say video games is a big waste of time, but you know what video games taught me? Stop fucking crying, get up and try again. That's that's what video games taught me. And I died a lot. But I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when you look at my average, whatever game I play, mainly third-person, first-person shooters, I'm consistently placing around the top of the curve. When I'm not dealing with aimbotters and other types of hackers and cheaters, when people aren't cheating, when it's just skill, player versus player, I in a group of players I will finish towards the top of the curve very, very consistently. So I'm not one of the greatest, but the way the curve works is like they say there's 100 people and they all try their best. Most of them end up in the middle, so it makes a peak in the middle of the curve. Some of the really, really great ones end up over here. There's not very many of them. Some of the real shitty ones are over here. Maybe they're letting their little kid play or something, or just they're over here. I'm consistently in the middle. So I'm your completely average player, and there's a lot of us. But I wasn't an average player. I was a real which is why I won't play on Android phone. I can't play with the shit on these things. I'm used to my my DualShock, and I periodically will land ahead of the curve, and those days just make everything great. And sometimes I just can't get right, can't focus, and I end up behind the curve. But video games taught me a very, very valuable lesson. Don't be afraid to die. Don't be afraid to die. Which is not in terms a real life death. It's just you keep trying, you keep failing. You got to try. Just because you failed doesn't mean you should stop trying. You got to keep trying, and that's what I do. I keep trying, and the failures are forgotten, and the successes start to rack up over time. The failure is not going to hurt you. The Failure's not going to hurt you. It's only going to make you realize, oh shit, that's what not to do. And with each failure, you learn a little bit more. Where is everybody this morning? Let me take a look at Bitcoin. And just like I was saying, let me give you a real life example, and this is as real life as it gets, because this was my money. Let me first show you my portfolio. I originally put in $200 of my own money, and you can see I've lost a little bit. But you know, there's a learning curve. Now I've learned what to look for. I've learned how to freaking sell my shit when I want to, and I almost made a big mistake by putting the price that I wanted to sell all the shares for instead of the price that I wanted to sell per this many shares or something. But when you do a sale, you have to put the price per share, not how much money you want for the lot. So when you are selling a specific amount of shares, Ghost Malone, just like in real life, Drac, sometimes you need to fail before you can succeed. You always need to fail before you succeed, because this is what happens if you are afraid to fail. You never do it. Ghost Malone, have you seen my first stream? I showed my first stream and how shitty it was. My first live stream. I showed it one night on my stream, but it's still there for you. You just go to my my live, go to my channel, click on, you know, the past live streams, and go all the way back as far as you can, and you'll see my first live stream and how horrible it was. But I did it. That didn't stop me from doing it, and that didn't stop me from broadcasting it either. I knew it was going to be shitty. I knew it was going to be a failure. I knew, but there were fans that were so excited about the fact that I was going to be streaming that they watched it anyway, even though it was a piece of crap. They watched it, and with each stream that I did, I learned a little bit more, and it got a little bit better, and they were able to watch that and follow that. It's like, if the television industry, you go back and watch some old TV shows, some of them were pretty bad. I'm Mr. Red. Oh, God. You go back and watch Mr. Red. That show was horrible. It was crap. Lassie was a little bit better, but so. Hey, what's that, Lassie? You got crabs? Arr, arr. Yeah, that's what you said. Yes, right? Arr. So, it only makes you stronger. Yeah, it makes you smarter. In real life, it makes you smarter. So, let me show you this right here. This is why I'm not at $200. I chickened out on a sale, on a Bitcoin investment. And let me show you what happened this morning. I just sold it. Well, I'll show you after I show you this. First, let me look at the cryptocurrencies. I only have Dogecoin right here. And I'm really using that as a marker. Because let me show you bigger so you guys can see. You probably can't see these numbers. Let me get it to where it's right above my head, I guess. Click it back over here. Dogecoin is right up there. That's Dogecoin. You see it's at 1467. I bought $20 worth of Dogecoin. I bought it after I bought Bitcoin, and Bitcoin went up. I noticed Dogecoin was going up too, and so I bought $20 worth of Dogecoin. Dogecoin went down and never recovered, so I'm leaving that there as a reminder of where I bought in, because Dogecoin sort of mimics, really sort of mimics Bitcoin. It's uncanny. In fact, if I show you, let me find Bitcoin real quick. Cryptos to watch. Down at the bottom, there's Bitcoin. You notice Bitcoin my portfolio sort of mimics Bitcoin as well. If you look at my portfolio, here it is here. It mimics Bitcoin up to this point where it just starts going straight. It started going straight there because I sold my Bitcoin this morning. But if you look, let me scroll that a little bit and I'll flip back and forth so you can see. The reason my portfolio was mimicking Bitcoin is because it's over 50% Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency. I had $120 in Bitcoin and another $20 in Dogecoin. So, and I've only got like I've got $20 in this real estate ETF, $20 in this gold ETF, and then there's this free stock that they gave me. So yeah, the major majority of my money is in cryptocurrency. So it's following my portfolio. It's obviously going to follow cryptocurrency. So let me bring up Dogecoin for you. All right, there's Dogecoin. There's my portfolio. There's Bitcoin. There's Dogecoin. Let me scroll that down a little bit so you can see how similar Dogecoin and Bitcoin are. And it's not because a lot of the times when Bitcoin goes up and down, part of it is because of Bitcoin, the actual price of Bitcoin. But when you see Dogecoin and Bitcoin both going up or down like that, it's because the cryptocurrency market is going up and down. The whole market's going up, or the whole market's going down. And I watched Dogecoin and Bitcoin, but of course Bitcoin, like cryptocurrency being the major portion of my portfolio, it causes my portfolio to go up and down. Bitcoin is the major portion of the cryptocurrency market, so anything that's in the soup is going to go up and down with Dogecoin. It's going to be Dogecoin, I'm sorry, with Bitcoin. So that's why Dogecoin moves with Bitcoin. That's my analysis of what I'm seeing based on other observations that I've made. I'm seeing it do that. But anyway, let me show you what happened. This was for the week. I came in the other day. I made a couple of trades here and made a few bucks. And then right about there, you guys see what I'm doing here. Right about in here, I noticed Bitcoin going down, and I said, I'm gonna buy in. I bought 120 bucks, right? I buy 120 bucks, and it's got to go up a certain amount before I can make any money, and it's only like $1.50. You watch, it went up. I'm like, all right, it's going up, and then I was like, no, oh my god, no. And you know, but instead of sitting around going, oh my god, I'm losing all my money and selling, I went to bed. I went to sleep. When I woke up this morning, it was up here. I sold it. Boom. I made $1.50 or something. So it's fun, it's exciting, but sometimes you just gotta walk away from it and come back. So there was my market. You guys, this was, I bought $120.11 because it's a market thing. I say, okay, I want to buy 120 bucks. It goes, how about 120.11? Boom, because algorithms. And so, all right, I bought 120, and then that was 19 hours ago, and it went on that little roller coaster ride, and then this morning I got up and I'm like, click it, sell it. I sold it, and as you can see now, it's I sold it like just a little while ago, and it's starting to trend downwards again. But last week, wanting to save myself from losing any more money, I would have I know, see, the thing is I know the chances. All right, this is what Bitcoin's done over the last month. It was way up here around 57,000 a share, and then it just started, and I'm pretty sure it bottomed out right here. I don't think it's going to go any lower than that. I could be wrong. It could go lower. It could go lower. But see, it went up, and I thought it was trending upwards, but then it didn't. So then I'm like, well, I thought it was gonna, keep growing. And what is this? What is this I'm seeing here? What is this white line? Let me look at this. Oh, it's the bar on the edge of the. Okay, that's what it is. I was like, I'm seeing things, but anyway, that's what that is right there. So, I'm confident. I can tell you I'm confident that it's not going to drop down any lower than this anytime soon. I don't think it's going to. Although it has been lower than that. It was a year or 6 months ago, it was way down here, and then it ballooned. And then it shot up again, and it's up around here. And now it's back down to just above where it had stabilized at in January. Of course, there was a lot of people were getting their stimulus checks and saying, what should I do with it? Should I pay the rent? I'm not going to get evicted. They've halted evictions, so I'm going to buy Bitcoin. People that never had any extra money, all of a sudden they didn't have to pay their rent because they knew they weren't going to get evicted. And then the government gave them money expecting, well, you should turn around and pay your rent with it. Nah. Rent, nah. Well, people like, why? I'm not going to get evicted, at least not anytime soon. So I'm going to take this stimulus money, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. And then, look, they doubled their money. If they sold up here, they got a stimulus check of 14. Now they got $2,800. They're like, yeah. What do I do with this? Pay my rent? Nah. Do I buy a Corvette? No, it's not enough money. What we got over here? Let's Ghost Malone. Is he playing the games, or he said, "What the hell happened here?" If I click on this thing and it goes to Google. I lost you guys. All right, let me try to get back in. Get back to my my viewing screen where I can see what's going on YouTube. Where are you? Here we go. Trying to get back to the live watch page. I went over and clicked on it, and instead of switching to it, it closed it. Okay, that makes sense. The heist. Nope, not seen it, my dude. But you gotta learn to walk before you can run, and everyone has to start somewhere. Yeah, and you know what? If you put the best people on something and try to perfect it before you release it, you can come out with a good product and do well. But you get into to something I like to call government spending. In other words, there's all that time, all that research and development time that you spent not making any money, that you spent perfecting your product. Now, that's how NASA does things. But in the case of NASA, you're dealing with a human being that you're putting. That's something very, very valuable that you can't replace. And so you're building something that is going to protect that person and take him someplace very dangerous. But there's no reason you can't try and fail with that. You just don't put a person in there. And we did. We put a monkey, a chimpanzee. We put animals, to see what happens. How long you been doing Bitcoin, etc., Jack? Just a couple weeks. I've been in an exchange traded fund for like year and a half, or almost coming up on 2 years now, and that's been doing pretty well. But an exchange traded fund is different. You don't invest in individual stocks. You basically Um, there's a company or a team of people at a company that are investing, and they have discovered a formula that consistently makes money. All right, so they took that team and that formula and they put it into a portfolio and put a number on it, saying this folder with this team and this formula in here, this is what you're investing in. This is worth, $100, and tomorrow it may be worth more. So what they're doing is they're putting that, and the value of that is based on per share how much of your money goes into these different things in there. So when you have and I'm talking about Acorns. When you get on with Acorns, they actually show you the portfolio. They show they break down for you. You put $1 in there, and they put in there, how many pennies you have invested in these types of stocks. Not a specific stock, but large company stocks, small company stocks, bonds, government bonds. Different things. They give you a breakdown, but they are completely in control of the trading. You're investing in them and their ability to trade. And so these guys are the professionals, so take my money. Shut up and take my money. So I've been putting in, like $20 a week for about a year and a half or so. I've shown the Acorns on my stream. I can show you guys again if you want to see it. A7NB1, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the morning show. So I've been doing that for like almost 2 years now, and I decided, you know what, I have some money because what I was working on was collections. And basically, it's easy. It's easy to collect from people who are still doing business with you. You tell them, listen, I want to keep doing business with you, but you're making it very difficult. What do you mean? Like, look, 2019, this invoice here, you haven't paid it. Oh, shit. So I recently got some checks started coming in, and it was a couple of these customers of mine all just came out of a warranty period, and they're all waking up to the fact that, oh, we got to pay for the repairs ourselves now. I was getting paid by the manufacturer to not as much as I was before they bought the new machines, but so it was just a matter of, I was going through. Well, I took a hit because when the companies got their new machines, I thought, oh, I'll get the installations. Nope. I'll get all my warranty work for my old customers. Nope. They took those and divided them up. I got a fraction of what was mine. Even though those customers will call and say, hey, I want my guy. They're like, no, he doesn't work in that area. I'm like, yes, I do. But the manufacturer now being, I guess, the ones looking at the response time and deciding how much to pay for travel. But I'm like, my travel charge is not that, big. Neither is my labor, man. You guys should be having me do everything. It's quite possible to make big money from it. Obviously, put more in, of course. I have found, even though you can invest very little, you can just invest $20. I've found that to make money in the short term with Bitcoin, you got to have at least $100 in there because of what it goes up and down in a day. Because of the amount it goes up and down in a day. Like, let me show you what it did the last couple of days. Between, here and here, between here and here, I couldn't have made any money by investing $20. And the reason is, there's a certain amount of money that's lost on a trade. Basically, as soon as you buy Bitcoin, the price that they will turn around and buy it back from you at is already lower, regardless of how the market goes. They're not going to give you as much money for it if you just turn around, if you buy it and turn around and instantly sell it. So even though they don't charge any commissions per trade, there's still that little bit of a markdown. It's a very small percentage, and if you're dealing with large sums of money, you probably won't even notice it. But it makes it where if you want to make any money, you gotta be using at least $100. So that's what I'm doing. $120. Freeze us on. Welcome, konnichiwa. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I bought here yesterday. I bought there yesterday. There. And then it started going up, and then it started to crash. I went to bed, and it bottomed out here while I was sleeping. And then this morning I got up, and it was up here. If you can see, for the day, I got up this morning to this. I was like, and I made looks like $1.28. So I'm not getting rich, but I'm learning. I do this to learn. I'm going to be a stockbroker when I grow up. You know, what I love here is when they show these gold coins with the B on them, because that's like the mascot, the logo for Bitcoin is like a gold coin with a B on it, and it's got some like what looks like circuitry on it or code or something. Cryptocurrency poses a significant risk of tax evasion. Duh! What did you think the point of it was? I'm reading this article up here, this headline, CNBC. Oh, and they just get rid of... Oh, it's like I don't know. You remember that guy that would come back 2-3 days later and he just, I just got that joke you told me the other day. So that's CNBC, people. CNBC is like just coming out with this news, this article today, like we didn't know what the entire purpose of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies was in the first place. Wait a minute. Wait. You clowns are on dope. They're not gonna pay the taxes. What did you think the purpose of crypto? It's encrypted. You don't want people to know about it. It's like a Swiss bank account in your pocket. So yeah, I'm not trying to evade taxes, but that was the entire point of. I'm not actually. Well, I am buying Bitcoin when I do this, but on Robinhood you can't spend it. You can only buy it and sell it. It's not. I don't have a wallet where I can go out to the store that takes Bitcoin and go. It's all completely trade. It says we do own it, but they don't have a wallet where you can spend it that I know of. I don't think. I believe you can. Well, you can sell it and then you can cash out. You can take your cash. And I think they might have like a Robinhood card. I don't want to show all that stuff on the stream. I don't want to show the cash thing on the stream or my messages, personal stuff. But well, I am showing personal stuff. I'm showing financial, but it's such a small thing. It doesn't really matter. This is a matter of a couple of bucks here. It's not like the IRS is going to be watching my stream and going, oh, he lost $7. But he's not telling us about it. He didn't report that loss or the $5 that he made. Or I do. I report all my YouTube money that I make and all that stuff. It's not like I'm trying to hide anything. And I haven't actually done a trade online. I want to look into that. I mean, I usually throw caution to the wind, but I'm showing you about Bitcoin, but I'm not making an actual trade yet on my stream. I think there's people making trades on their stream. And you know, people like will sit there and watch that. Like if I buy, and then I buy $120 and we watch the little thing go doo, 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 oh doo, 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 ooh, doo, 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 oh. Hey, would you guys be interested in doing that? Sitting there and going, oh, and we'll have, you know, beer and chips and sit there and watch. We'll sit there watching this. Hey, where is it? I gotta have things I can smash. I have to have like a prop comic. There's this one. I forget the guy's name, but he has a show where it's like stock tips, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the Gallagher of financial shows. He goes over and it's going down, and he has something over it. He smashes something. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. It was exciting. You got to do something to make this exciting to people that are just checking in and watching it. Right now, it's exciting because I'm watching it go down. And when it goes down far enough, I'll buy in again. And then I'll wait for it to go up. And then I'll sell it. But if you chicken out, which I didn't do with Dogecoin, I did not chicken out with Dogecoin. I've been holding it for almost 2 weeks now. Well, heck, let me get back to Bitcoin. You see right here, as Bitcoin's going down, my portfolio is holding steady because I got out of Bitcoin. I got out for the dip as it's dipping back down. My portfolio is going whoop, while Bitcoin's going down. My portfolio is staying. It's not changing at all today because the regular stocks, these stocks, they're not really trading today. It's a holiday. That must be where everybody is. Everybody's barbecuing with family or something. They're not watching my show. My kids are still asleep. So I bought. All right. So this is what I did. What is this? This is May 19th, around about the 23rd. Let's say right here. I saw Dogecoin coming. Oh, I saw Bitcoin coming down, and I noticed. I bought in like somewhere around here. I noticed it going back up, and so I bought, or maybe it was here. Anyway, I bought Dogecoin too. All right, and then Dogecoin went down. It went down and it went up. It never came back up as high. It went down and down around here. So it was up around here when I bought it, and then it went down. And you see here, it's nowhere near up where it was, and it's sort of stabilized around this level. And it's just not doing anything. So I just lost $5, and then it didn't. I'm expecting maybe it'll go back up, but in this case, I bought too high, and I've been just holding on to the Dogecoin, thinking the market was going to go up again. But I'm still holding it to see what happens because it's only $20. It was $20, sorry. Now it's $14.57 a Dogecoin. The Bitcoin, on the other hand, I've been actively trading it. I've been buying it and selling it. And this is trending downwards now, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see how far down it goes before I buy back in again. That's what you want. You want your line to go up and then stable and then up again and then stable and then up. You want your line to go up like stairs while this one's going up and down. Each wave pushes your line up a little bit, and then you just get out and glide until it starts to come up again, and then it keeps pushing you up. Yeah, it's a holiday here in the UK too. Everyone is having a party and a barbecue. Oh, my boys did mention that they want to come in and do a stream or something. What did I have? Oh, this other there was this other video I did here. Now I'm going to show you how to change the shape of the object. This is a tutorial I made on how to I want to make a barrier around. So on this video I basically I make a simple map and show you how and then I publish it, and a player comes in to play with me, and then there's a Friends commercial. All right, let me not. And I knew, how did I know this? That if I turn the music off, I would forget to turn it back on. I've been going the whole stream here with no music, because I showed you that commercial and I forgot to turn the music back on. So I've been going about 41 minutes. So Ghost Malone, so it fluctuates a lot in the short period. Hell, Mr. Drac and all. So yeah, Ghost, it's constantly fluctuating. If you watch here, if you look at Bitcoin, if you are dealing with, if you've got like 1,000 or more invested, you can actually make money off of each one of these little. It dips here, you buy, right? And then this coming up right here is enough for you to make some money. And then it dips again, and you buy, after you sell it up here, and then it dips down again, you buy it, and then it goes up here, then you can sell it again and make some money. I gotta wait for something like this. I gotta wait for it to go from 34,000 up to 37,000, then I can make some money. Because I'm only investing I only invested $120. If I was if I had $1,000, I could have made money off of this one right here. Each one of these, I could have bought and sold, and it's constantly doing that. And you can do it as many times as you want. You could do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can make money off of Bitcoin. Just each time it dips, you buy, and when it goes up, you sell it, and you keep in mind. And that's why it's fluctuating so much, is that the fact that you can do that. But the other strategy is to hold longer. So like I said, if you're looking for the week, you look at the live feed for the day. You buy here, you sell up there, and it goes down, and you sell it up there. Each one of these little ones, you could buy here, sell there. You could have bought in this trough and sold up here, but I can't because I don't have enough money invested in it. I've got to do this. I gotta buy down here, sell up here. That's how I make a couple bucks. But yeah. Like you see, I have $129 available now. That's because I lost some money. I lost about $15 of my 140 that I had invested, and over the last, because I figured out what I'm doing, and I learned, and I'm getting back. I can show you where it happened. This has got my history of trades on Bitcoin, and where I started. First I bought 20 bucks in Bitcoin. I saw what it was doing. Then I put in another 80 and then another 40. And then I started looking at, limit sales and limit buys and how they worked, and I ended up canceling them. So, and this is where I made my big mistake. This market sell. I had $140 in there, and I saw it tanking, and I got out for $123. And if I look now at what it's doing. If I had held it for just till the next day, I would have made money. But I tried to protect my investment, my peanuts that I put in there, and I chickened out and I sold at $123.50. I sold all my Bitcoin at that price, which I decided, okay, I'm just gonna put in 140 now. I mean, sorry, 120. I tried to do it with a limit buy, which is, okay, when it drops down to this amount, I'm gonna buy it. But it just wasn't happening, so I watched it and I did a market buy when it was at a price I wanted. And I bought 119.92. And then I sold it at 121.89. And then I bought in again at 119.97 and sold it 120 and 21 34 cents, and then I bought here, and then I chickened out again and sold at a lower price. So I lost a buck there, and then I bought at $19.99 and sold at $21.33. Then I bought at $120.11 and sold again this morning at $21.39. So I've actually got, when I got back in, I sold everything, and when I got back in at actually $119.92, which we'll call it 120 bucks. And then I had this other $3.57 from when I jumped out. And so now, if I go back one, I can show you that I have 129.03 available. So I've made about $6 back. I saved $3, I made $6, and I'm about $11 away from the 140 that I had. The fluctuation is quite dramatic. Have you noticed any patterns as to when it spikes? Yeah, all I know is it goes up at peaks, it goes down at peaks. It goes up at peaks, it goes down at peaks. You never know. Alright, it could be going this way, or it could be going this way. You never can really tell if it's trending upwards or trending downwards. All you know is it's doing this. So you got to decide for yourself when you're going to buy and when you're going to sell, and hopefully you do it before it reverses. In other words, you can't be greedy and try to predict the very bottom trough and the very top of the peak. You just gotta take advantage of the ride. In other words, it's like a if you're gonna be buying and selling in the short term, it's like a roller coaster that you're not riding. You jump on it when it's going up, and you jump off it before it reaches the top. And it's really foggy, so you have no idea what the track looks like. You're watching the roller coaster, and you're like, okay, jump on it quick, okay, get off. No idea where you're going, only where you've been. You can only see the track behind you. But you can see where it was this morning when I got up. Well, no, that's what it's doing right now. But actually, I think that's what happened this last night. If you look on a day, it shows it bigger right here. While I was still asleep at 12 a.m., that was actually around the time I went to bed. By the time I went to bed, it was still going down, and I could have chickened out there and sold, but I didn't. I held it. And when I woke up this morning, there it was. It was actually like right around here, 8:30. I sold it. And now it's trending downwards again. I have no idea how far down it's going to go. All I know is it's going to do this as it's going down, or it's going to do this as it's going up. It's like a worm. It goes like this. I gotta guess. I gotta go. When it goes down, I say that looks pretty low, and then I'll buy, and then I'll wait. It could be the next morning that it went up. It could have not gone up this morning. I could have waited. I had to wait till this afternoon. It could be like on Dogecoin, where I'm still waiting for it to go back up, and it's not. Oh well, look, it's starting to go back up. Look at it, just did this morning. It's Dogecoin's starting to go back up, but I'm still down at 1462 on my Dogecoin. See, I may not want to put it back in Bitcoin tomorrow. I may want to put it in Tesla, because when I look at my portfolio, I look over here. Let me find Tesla. I was in Tesla, TSLA. Here's something that you might find interesting. Well, Tesla's down. Tesla finished down Friday. And if you can look here, it was it's trending upwards, but then it took a little dump right off the end. So it could on Monday rebound. And if I put my $120 into Tesla today, and then tomorrow, I'm sorry, not Monday, today is Monday, tomorrow when the market opens again, Tesla could just recover from that last little dip when everybody goes back to work, because we gotta work harder, we're gonna make more cars, they gotta be electric. Or they could have been making cars over the weekend, you know, and building up equity, and their stock could be worth a bunch more, you know. Like if we look for the month, you know, I wish I could tell which one of these is Mondays. This is May 31st, that's today, that's a Monday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that Monday. It went up that Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, Monday up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That Monday's up a little bit, but every Monday so far has been up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That Monday was up. It went up over the weekend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That Monday was up a little bit. So look, Mondays look like it goes up on Mondays. So maybe Tesla will go up Monday. I mean Tuesday, not this Monday because it's not a work day. Okay, I thought maybe certain days, times were better than others. Yeah, that's what I was looking at with Tesla. Not so much with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin trades 24/7. Tesla shuts down for the weekend, and if you look at Tesla, you can see the daily doesn't vary as much as Bitcoin, but it still does. This is a major, you know, company stock, and for the week, it doesn't do as much of this as, because it's based in something more stable. It's not based in something that's completely fugazi. It's not currency. It's a company that's making electric cars, and they're making sales. They're making cars and they're selling them, and there's going to be a rate at which they sell. And they're selling to people that will buy their car just because they think they're saving the planet. But you know what? That's what people were screaming for. And really, it is a good idea. I've always liked electric cars. I just didn't trust them. But I've always been a fan of the concept of electric cars, the idea. And I always thought, I'd hear the excuses, you're going to run out of batteries. I say, you just gotta put more batteries in it. But then there's no room for my stuff. You don't need stuff. You can buy stuff when you get there. So you don't need to bring your stuff with you. Stuff is cheaper than gas. I want to go on vacation. I need to bring my stuff. There's stuff there. It ain't like you going place where there ain't no stuff. That's why I was like, man, people they cram a whole bunch of shit into a car, and then when they go on vacation, and I'm like, you're going on vacation to get rid of that stuff, you know, to get away from that stuff for a little while. Why you gonna take everything from home with you on your vacation? I mean, just get out there. You're gonna buy a stupid t-shirt that says I'm with stupid anyway. Why bring a t-shirt from home? Just buy the t-shirt when you get there. And wear that stupid ass t-shirt all weekend. Just bring underwear, just in case. You know, I always, when I go on a trip, I take like a couple pairs of underwear and socks, and I put them in a gallon Ziploc bag, and I roll them up as tight as I can get them, seal it, so it takes up a very small amount of space, and I put it in whatever bag I'm taking. So when you get there, you can put them in a drawer or something, and then if you don't have a chance to wash them before you come home, you can put them back in that bag, and they don't stink up all of the rest of your car or your stuff that's in that bag. That's my, I always do that, and I did that when I was going camping, like on canoe trips and stuff, because every once in a while a bag would fall out of a canoe and into the water, and if your socks and underwear were, which was 100% likely because I only would take one bag on a canoe trip, and they would be soaked, and I would have to dry them. And it's never, you air drying or by a fire is never the same as a dryer and washer. I think the technology of electric cars is slowly improving. I think, okay, so maybe, I think the reason electric cars were improving so slowly over the past 50 years is because the car companies were overthinking it and not doing it. Elon Musk started doing it. His cars are great and they're getting better. Formula E is an all-electric race series, but each driver has 2 cars as the battery won't last the full race, so they change cars mid-race. Is Tesla doing that race? Do you guys know? Or are they all like homebrew cars? And do they swap out cars sometimes more than once? Because probably the batteries take so long to charge. So while the other car is racing, they can charge the batteries on the first one. Or swap out batteries on the second car and get it ready to go. You have a whole bunch of batteries charging. Do they swap out drivers too, or just the car? Because if you have a car pull in and just have the other car take off, you know, when that car gets in there, swap drivers out. Tesla engages in the design and development, manufacture, and sale of fully electric vehicles. You notice that right there. Not only is it electric cars, but Tesla Inc. engages in the design, development, manufacture, and sale. They're not. So most of the big motor companies, they'll design a car and then develop, manufacture it, but they don't sell them. They sell them to a car dealer. The car dealers sell the cars. You can't, I mean, if you go to a Tesla dealer, you're buying from Tesla. You're not buying a car that's been marked up by a distributor, by a car salesman. No, it's manufacturers like Toyota and Audi and Mercedes, etc. No, they only swap the car as it's quicker and easier and safer than changing back. All right, no, so this is what I'm saying, right? You got 2 cars, right? One car is racing, the other car is ready to go. The car comes in. Does the driver get out of that car and into the other car, or does it just pull in and then the other driver takes off? And then, while that second car and or driver is out on the track, do they swap the batteries out in the first car so it's ready to go when the batteries run out in that car, the second car that's on the track? That's what I'm asking. And give the drivers some Gatorade or Tang or Powerade or something, or some something else that came from the space race, you know, like Tang or Velcro. They give him some Velcro because it's lighter than other fasteners. I don't know why you would need that. So they put Velcro on the seat so he doesn't fall out. Instead, it's lighter than seat belts. He wears fuzzy pants and they put Velcro on the seat. Yeah, he jumps out of it into a fully charged. Okay, so he jumps out and into the fully charged car. So it's got to be the same driver. Now, while he's driving the second car, are they swapping the batteries out on the first car or recharging it or something? I would imagine they could swap the batteries out on that first car. Or the rules say you can only change cars once. And if that's the case, why didn't they just make the race shorter? Or is the whole point is that that they get to try out more than one car, and if the Toyota and Mercedes and Audi are in this race, why is Tesla not in the race? Is it why does Tesla not compete in this race? I wonder. You figure that'd be something Elon Musk would be on top. Oh, a race? You wanna race electric cars? Oh, okay. Well, our cars aren't really race cars. Maybe that's why we shouldn't race. we don't make race cars. We make luxury cars. They run flat quick because they are pretty fast. No, they only charge cars once. No, they only charge cars once. So do they have more than 2 cars? Or do they get to change cars once and then that's it? They don't get to race anymore. So yeah, I had been watching Tesla and I watched it drop off. So it finished down Friday. I'm thinking tomorrow morning it's gonna jump up. I think tomorrow Tesla's gonna go back up. Oh, more interesting stuff. Okay, check this out. You guys might find this more interesting. This is a page from Game Informer. And these are the new titles that are coming out in June. No, only 2 cars. Once they change from first car to second, that is it. They have to finish with that car. Ah, okay. I got you. So it's one of those. So the race is I guess just long enough that the 1 car runs out of. They're trying to get to the point where they could finish it with 1 car. So technology will catch up to that. And when they finally finish the race with 1 car, then they can tout electric cars. Hey, look at this! The first car finished with just 1 car. There's also an all-electric off-road series too. That also the Isle of Man. Oh, they're doing this on the Isle of Man. That's, I think, it's an island between Ireland and England. There is that the Isle of Man. It's right out in the channel there. As an all-electric motorcycle race too. Tomorrow, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection comes out, and I am going to explain to you guys in just a moment how this is related to, not to Bitcoin, but to Robinhood. Alright, so Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection on PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC One. I'm gonna get down here where it says Elder Scrolls Online, Gates of Oblivion. I'm actually doing market research here, so check it out. Elder Scrolls Online, Gates of Oblivion. Elder Scrolls Online. There was Skyrim. The game right before Skyrim was called Oblivion, and so there was this portal to hell, basically. Only they didn't call it hell; they called it Oblivion. I might be wrong. It's been a while, and I'm not really well versed in the game. Although I have played Elder Scrolls Online, but it looks like the Gates of Oblivion are going to open again. Elder Scrolls Online developer opens up on what terrifies him about losing touch with the community. There's also some news here, articles on Elder Scrolls Online in Game Informer, right? Okay, so I know this, and this is on Stadia, PC, Xbox One. So tomorrow, June 4th, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. No, that's where is this? Okay, on Stadia and PC tomorrow, Elder Scrolls Online, Gates of Oblivion releases, and this is I guess an update, an add-on. I don't know if you have Elder Scrolls Online. Do you have to pay for this? It says purchase. It says purchase right here, so this is going to be something you got to buy to add. This is DLC. It sounds like it's DLC. So now I did some research. I'm like, well, who owns Elder Scrolls Online? It's Bethesda, right? I'm like, Bethesda, and I did my research and I found Bethesda. I looked for the Bethesda ticker, and I found this. This is what I found. Let me not make a faux pas. Let me not make a mistake over here on the stream that I'm gonna regret. I'm gonna do it on the other screen out here where you guys can't see. Bethesda Software. Bethesda Softworks. All right. And then this article comes up. Microsoft stock falls after Bethesda Software acquisition. This was September 21st, 2020. So, since September last year, the owner of Bethesda Softworks has been Microsoft. So, I just come here to my portfolio, and then I type in here Microsoft. Oh, look, MSFT. And this is already on my list of things to watch. And I noticed here that Microsoft has finished down. Microsoft finished down Friday. And what has Microsoft been doing? Look at Microsoft. Look how far, look at that. Microsoft, okay, but it's been doing well over the last month, then it dipped down, and that's where it finished Friday. And tomorrow, the new DLC for Elder Scrolls Online releases. I am, before the end of the day, I'm going to put some money into Microsoft, because they got a DLC releasing on Monday for one of my favorite games. Not my favorite, but the whole concept of it, Elder Scrolls Online, is something that I really believe in support, and I think it's a great idea. And I'm thinking there's enough people that think it's a great idea that that they're going to also be making this move. I think it's a great idea. And then again, on June 8th, the Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, so Elder Scrolls Online, June 8th, Elder Scrolls Online is going to release on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS. So it's going to open up on new platforms, and the DLC is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One for Elder Scrolls, Gates of Oblivion on June 8th. And so this, I think Microsoft, starting tomorrow, is going to start to trend upwards, I think. What the heck happened to my YouTube again? I must have... I keep closing it accidentally. I think YouTube. I keep losing my watch page. I come back to see what you guys are commenting, and it's gone. What the heck, man? Create. Go live. Alright. I'm almost back on my watch page where I can read your comments. Okay, you guys... Xbox purchased Bethesda. Yeah, but... No, Xbox didn't purchase, Microsoft did. Microsoft owns Xbox. And Sony are talking of buying Discord. Are they? Well, that's interesting. I was just on Discord the other day, and there's always some smartass. There's always some smartass that's got to make a comment. And I was like, I was asking about the link. Basically, my referral link. I refer people to Krunker through a referral link. I'm like, is this should be clickable? And I found out the link they gave me, I've got to, in order to make it clickable on some platforms, I've got to add https:// and then it becomes clickable. So it's on Discord. Krunker has a Discord, and there's moderators, and there's people in there that will help you, and then there's people who will be smartasses and always, because it's the internet and you can't reach across the table and smack them. So they basically, hey, I can say whatever the fuck I want. You can't do anything about it. I can make you feel bad because you're a dick. Oh. So, and it's always great when there's one of those people and then you do a touche on them. Because, all right, so this I asked. So if I go and share this link on Facebook, people should be able to click on it and go straight to the Krunker page, right? She's like, he goes, yes, but how many people are really on Facebook this day and age? And I was like, you're right. There's only like maybe 2.6 billion, you know, compared to like 2.4 million on Discord. It's like, did you Google that? Yes, I Googled it. You should have Googled it before you made your smart-ass comment. 2.6 billion users on Facebook, and he's on Discord thinking this is where it's at, and there's like, I don't know, yeah, 2.8 million users on Discord. Pembroke Jones says they rejected Sony's offer. Oh, okay. We're talking here. We're learning stuff. I didn't know either of these things. So, Ghost Malone says Sony's talking to buying Discord. Pembroke Jones says they rejected the offer. The Discord rejected Sony's offer. They must be trying to lowball them to be acquired, but they do have a deal going. Ah, well, that's what Ghost Malone said, is that they're talking. So they're still talking then. It hasn't. So Sony made an offer, and they probably tried to lowball them. And Discord says, nah, we gotta talk to Bill Gates. We're gonna talk to Microsoft, see if Xbox Network wants to pick up our accounts, you know. And they're like, no, what do you do? So they're gonna come back with another offer, and so they come in with a low ball, and then Discord has a big ask, and then they threaten to walk away from the table, and then they come to an agreement. We'll see. If Discord is talking, then that means they are at least interested in selling. But all right, so Microsoft is making two big moves, and well, not saying big moves. I'm an MMO advocate. When you hear me say something, I'm talking about MMOs. I'm talking about, that's my favorite type of game. Is MMOs. And so this news about Elder Scrolls Online is big news to me, because they got DLC coming out this month. It's releasing tomorrow on Stadia and PC. Elder Scrolls Online Gates of Oblivion. Right here you can read about it on a Game Informer. Elder Scrolls Gates of Oblivion. This Game Informer has... I'm sorry, I keep saying that wrong. Game Informer. I'm like saying it fast and not saying it right, because Sony doesn't want to deal with people chatting. They don't have to. They have a partnership. Yeah, I see. This was Sony. Oh, what is it they did? They had groups, because people were well, they were trolling, and there was fraud going on. I think people were getting ripped off on it's basically, they had this social network groups, and people were getting, there was all sorts of shit that goes on, just like what goes on the internet. And it happened to me, I know. Somebody actually managed to get a dick pic on my live stream. And so I had to dump that entire stream, and I accidentally dumped the stream from the day before that, before anybody could report or say anything about it. I trashed it. It doesn't exist anymore. So I got a gap in my perfect record of streaming every day. Sony removed communities. That was it. So they were having problems with Sony Network's communities, and the problems they were having, from what I remember, was basically everybody everybody's social network problems, the same stuff that Facebook deals with, that Discord's got to deal with. The difference between Facebook and Discord is that Discord doesn't give a shit. They gotta say, it's your page, you moderate it. Facebook is like, oh, we can't let anybody do anything. So Sony, they decided, yeah, this isn't for us. You can all go fuck yourselves. If you're not going to behave, go fuck yourself. Discord's like basically saying the same thing. Go fuck yourselves, but you can go fuck yourselves on our platform. That's what I see. Moderate your own page. You got the two opposite ends of the spectrum. You got Discord going, moderate your own page. If anything illegal happens on your group, what is it? Your Discord server, I'd imagine they just dump your Discord server, just like Reddit does. They don't like something, they just... But they pretty much just let the moderators handle the server. Terrorists. Okay, terrorists were using... well, and then again, that's also things that every social media network has to deal with. Facebook or Discord. Terrorists can use either one of them. And obviously Discord, if Discord's having that problem, if there's actually illegal activity going on to it, they're gonna moderate it. Facebook is gonna crack down on it also. Facebook only cares about the advertisers. I was there before Facebook only cared about the advertisers. I was there when Facebook... I remember when this was a free network. Does anybody remember the goddamn Batman? There was a page on Facebook called the goddamn Batman, and it was huge. He'd go on and make a post, and there was just this thread a mile long. Facebook killed it because they weren't making any money off of it. That was when I started my meme page on Facebook called the Voodoo Highlanders Ultimate Daredevil Stunt Show, and my aspiration was I am going to be just like the goddamn Batman, and when I go on and make a post, it's going to be like George Takei's Twitter, or Donald Trump's Twitter, one or the other. And right when I started, my meme page was starting to pick up. We heard that Xbox was going to be using their cameras on the Xbox One for facial recognition, so they could see who's playing, and say if somebody else was using your account, to play video games, that they would know that, and they could shut it down basically. So I found a really cool paintball mask, and I took in Microsoft Paint, and I wrote "fuck you Xbox" or "fuck you Microsoft" across the forehead of the paintball mask, and I made this meme that says, if Xbox is going to be using spy cams, I'm going to be using my game face. And my game face was this paintball mask that says "fuck you Microsoft" across the forehead. And that meme took off. It got thousands of shares and views, and I'm like, here I am, man, I am the goddamn Batman. My meme page, and it's still there. It's called the Voodoo Highlanders Ultimate Daredevil Stunt Show, and that meme is still on there. You can go and find it if you want. It's on Facebook. You're gonna have to scroll way back. If you Google when Xbox One came out there and the controversy over that, you'll see the date and you can go and look. But yeah, check out the Voodoo Highlanders Ultimate Daredevil Stunt Show on Facebook, and you'll see that. Now, that was the glory days of Facebook. Shortly after, Facebook started with the advertisements, not just on the side column there, but they started putting them in our news feed. There was advertisements right there in my news feed, which I thought that should have only been things that my friends were posting should have been popping up there, because that was what was cool about Facebook. There were ads. The ads were on the side. They weren't mixed in with stuff. And also, anything any of my friends posted was going to pop up on my thing, and I could scroll through it and see what everybody was posting. Now it only shows me Tay-Tay. All I see is Nicole Winchester. And a couple of other people I know. There's a comic book guy that I get a lot of posts from in my news feed. Let me see. What am I looking at here? This is so I see a couple. I'm looking at right now. I see. What is this? Nicole Winchester. That's Tay-Tay. And was this somebody trying to feed a grape to an owl? Oh no, it's a Tootsie Roll Pop. A 1, a 2, a 3. I'm gonna show you guys this really quick. This is a shit posting from Nicole Winchester. This is Tay-Tay. And it's how many licks to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? So the next one I see is a Dogecoin commercial. And then I see my comic book friend. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. Oh my god, check it out. It's a what do you call these things where you gotta click? Okay, click all the squares with Jedi Masters. Okay, let me put that back over here. That was a good one. That was good. And then people you may know. And I don't fucking know these people. She's cute. Do I know her? I'm gonna click that, put this over here, see if I actually know her. Oh, her friends are some of my friends from school. How much you want to bet she's one of their daughters? I'm like, smooth move, Facebook. I didn't know Donald Trump was Jewish. Oh my goodness! Hey, look at that! It's the it's the Monty Python. And so yeah, I see a couple of things, and then there's Buzz Passport, and then oh, here's another friend of mine. But I look, and I see, and there's Nicole Winchester again. So I see the posts I'm getting on Facebook now. Half of them have been commercials where I'm scrolling through. The other half are the same 3 or 4 people. And I know there's people posting more often than this. So like 4 or 5 people that post all the time. And then pages that I'm members of. What the hell is all this? These maps will shed light on the true scope of things and may even help you obtain more worldly perspective. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that. 30 maps of the USA that made us say, whoa. I'm gonna look at that later. I'm gonna put that over on the side so I can look at it again later. All right, let me not. I'm getting off on Facebook over there. So anyway, the point I was trying to make is Facebook used to be great. It used to be great for creators, but now there's still creators on Facebook, but it's nowhere near like what it was. You got to really hustle to get Facebook. We're even gonna charge at one point like a membership fee. Really? No, that would have killed them. Facebook only cares about the advertisers. I know because I'm one of them. Yep. They were actually also being used by terrorists, Drac. Sony moved community. Alright, that's where we are now. The terrorism on the Sony network and Discord. So anyway, I brought this up to show you this. I'm doing my market research on the video game companies, and if you look right here, if anybody's interested in that's Microsoft. I think Microsoft is going to make a move this week. You notice this other one up here that finished down also. TTWO. Anybody know who that is? Let me bring it up so you can see. It finished down also. Take-Two Interactive Software. Anybody? Bueller? Bueller, can anybody guess? Interactive Software, you know, it's a software company. Who are they? What do they do? Take-Two Interactive Software engages in the development, publishing, and marketing of interactive software games. Anybody? Anybody? Games. And also, Dracula's talking about it. That should give you all the hints you need to know what this is. Its products are designed for console systems, handheld gaming systems, and personal computers, including smartphones, tablets, and are delivered through physical retail, digital download, and online platform streaming devices, and more. The company was founded by Ryan A. Brandt in 1993 and is headquartered in New York. The listed name for TTWO is Take-Two Interactive Software in common stock. Anybody? Anybody? Let me see. Oh, come on. Come on, Papa Bear. Rockstar! You got it. This is Take-Two Interactive Software is Rockstar Games. So, when that next update's coming out, I'm gonna do something real quick here. I'm gonna go back on my YouTube, and I'm going to. I can go back on my YouTube studio here, and let me find it. Content, no, analytics. So I'm going to look at my YouTube studio analytics, and I don't show this a lot, but it show me the last 28 days right here. I'm going to show you the last 365 days. I'm going to bring it over here so you can see. This is the last 365 days of my YouTube analytics. What the hell is that? Let me click here. You guys see what I'm seeing? What the hell is this? Everything's just like what? What happened here? What is this? I don't know what that is. Why? What is the Eiffel Tower? There's a monument right in the middle of my analytics, and this happened on July 28th, 2020. What happened there? Does anybody know what that is? Anyone? Bueller? What happened on July 26, 2020? I made some money and picked up like 800 subscribers. That's what happened. But why? What was going on back then? What was going on? Let's see. July. Let's go. No. I'm not gonna Google it over here. I've made that mistake before. Boobies come up. July 28, 2020. July 24th, 2020. What is the July 28 update release time? This was, okay. Frontier Pursuit. New Frontier Pursuit. This, Rockstar Games, when this thing came out with Harriet and Gus, that is when I got this spike right here. People were waiting for the update. We hadn't had anything come out in a long time. Let's see if any of you guys had guessed it. I've owned the stock for years. 2K Games too. So let's go back and look over the last 5 years and find July 28. That's October. That's July 28. Oh no, what happened here? That wasn't what we expected. It took a dump. So look right here. There was a release coming out and went. Oh, they're gonna come out with this thing. Here is it. Where is it? We're waiting for it here in August, and then it released, and I guess by November 13th they had everything fixed, and then by January of this year it was good. But yeah, no, that's August. That's August 28th. July 28th. All right, so like here it's showing between July 24th and 28th. Yeah, 24 July 31st. It was trending upwards, and this is 2020. Let me see if it shows for the year. Here it is. Here we go. There it is right there. July 29th, 2020. This was when the update released. I don't know what the heck I was looking at back there. Oh, look at this. Is that it? Is that the thing I was looking at? Yeah, that is the thing I was looking at. All right, so this is what happened. This is July 28th, 2020. It was down a little bit from the day before. July 29th, a Rockstar stock went up this little steep cliff here till August 4th. You guys remember how much garbage the patch was when it first came out, and how the game was broken for so long, and then so it took a plunge right there by August 11th, and then they must have fixed it at this point. But then after here, on September 2nd, it crapped out again, because I guess everybody had finished. I don't know what happened on September 2nd, but it took a plunge right there. But I know what happened on July 28th. I know Rockstar released the Frontier update, and so I mean, I could go back and find more things. It's like, what happened just recently here on Red Dead? What happened on the Outlaw Pass 5 release? Was that May 28th? No, it wasn't. When did the Outlaw Pass 5? I don't know. It was somewhere here. But way back here, you see what happened on that Red Dead release. Just like Dutch, they have to have just a little more money. They just care about money. Most Take-Two stock owners don't know what Red Dead is. They just care about money. Hello, Peach. They have to just have a little more money, just like Dutch. So anybody just popping in right here that doesn't know what I'm looking at, Take-Two Interactive Software is the company that owns Rockstar Games, and I'm looking at July 28th, 2020, right over there, and with the release of the Frontier update, the stock price shot up from 156.41 to 177.52. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that is actually significant. If you bought $1,506 worth of stock in Take-Two Interactive Software on the 28th of July and sold it on August 4th, you would have made now I forgot the first number I read. 56. So you would have made $210. You're trading and you know something like this is coming up. You know there's a release coming up, and you have $1,000, and you buy it, and then you wait for it to go up, and then you sell it. You make a couple $100. That's not a bad investment. You just made 200. You made 31%. No, that's not 31%. That's up. This is up 15%. You just made 15 or 16% gain on your $1,000. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm paying attention to what's coming out tomorrow with the release of Elder Scrolls Online Gates of Oblivion tomorrow. And Microsoft. Microsoft tomorrow is releasing Elder Scrolls, a DLC for Elder Scrolls Online. Microsoft is down. Microsoft is down. Microsoft is down. Tomorrow there's a release of the new DLC for Bethesda, which is owned by Microsoft. I think tomorrow Microsoft is going to go up. Of course, it may be that Microsoft is so huge that one gaming company within Microsoft isn't going to make that dramatic of an increase in Microsoft, but it's something I'm watching, something I'm paying attention to. A new DLC for Elder Scrolls Online coming out tomorrow, and Microsoft is down, and I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll the dice, which means I can't get my money tied up in Bitcoin today because I need to buy Microsoft before tomorrow. We're going to see what happens. So pay attention to tomorrow's morning show, I guess, and I'll show you the Bitcoin. We'll look at Microsoft and see where it is. But I think for now, that let me leave you with this. What was this? Let's skip that freaking ad. Why isn't this loading? This is stupid. There we go. Let me leave you guys with this. I'll play it. I'm gonna play my ad one more time. I'll turn off the music for a second. And there we go. Word from our sponsor. Hey everybody, this is Dracula, and I've got some exciting news for you. The latest version of my hamster house map for Krunker has been released. You guys are gonna love it. We've got new levels of fun. Launch into the fray. Fight it out in the hallways and corridors. Break the windows and light them up. But maybe you thought the original hamster house was just fine the way it was. That's okay. We've got that too. Just click on the link in the description that says Play Krunker, and it'll take you right to the game. Then go to the column on the left side, click where it says Games, click on the magnifying glass, and then type in Hamster House. And there it is. Click to host a new game or play. Make sure you click like. If you want the original, type Hamster Classic, and you can play the original release just like you remember. Please remember to enjoy yourselves and crunk responsibly.
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
Alright everybody. Come on now. Cursor's not cooperating. Let me see if there's any more comments I didn't catch. Yep, and you left me lying there. What? Oh no, Ghost died. That's funny. Alright everybody, that's all folks. Y'all come back now, you hear? Thanks everybody for coming out to watch the morning show. I got my boys here with me today. We're going to do, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get some lunch. Then we're going to come back and we're either going to stream Krunker or Trove or something. I'm going to, we'll see you guys in a little bit. And
That's not what your mother said, Alex.
I heard her say it. You can't tell me she didn't say it. So, I'll see you guys then. Until then, happy hunting and yee-haw!